So we take this is the steps in that particular in this particular matrix. We draw only 3 columns. We can draw only 3 columns by using the 3 columns. We can consider the 4 columns, 4 lines also, but in this particular matrix, by using the 3 lines, we also covered all the 0, but by using 2 lines we can't. Okay, so the minimum number of lines by which we can cover all the zeros is 3. Okay, here 2 cases are there. Here the number of lines is represented by capital N. Okay, and the order of the matrix is defined by small n. So number of the order of the matrix is basically 4, because it is a 4 by 4 matrix, square matrix. So small n here is 4. So small n is equal to 4, and we can consider capital N is equal to 3. So there is 2 cases are there. One is capital N is equal to small n, and this is capital N less than small n. Okay, if capital N equals to small n, then we can go through the case 1, and if not, we can go to the case 2. So in that particular case, we consider the case 2, because case 2 satisfied our conditions, that is small n is greater than capital N. So for case 2, proceed to step 5. Okay, so now we can go to step 5. What is step 5 defined? The step 5 defined that find out the minimum uncovered element. So these are the matrix element. Here some elements are covered by line and some elements are not covered by line. So from this uncovered element you can find out the minimum value. Here the minimum value, there is 6 elements should be there which are uncovered, and the minimum value is 1. So subtract this one from all these uncovered element and add this one to the intersecting point of the horizontal and vertical lines. So here 2 intersecting point is there. In this position the value is 3, and in this position the value is 1, and the smallest uncovered element is 1. So this 1 is subtracted from all the uncovered element, and this one is added to this intersecting point. So the value of 3 is 4, and this intersecting point, the value is 2, and this one is subtracted from these 2. So it will be 1, this is will be 1, this will be 2, this will be 1, this is 0 and 0, and we get this modified matrix. We obtain this second modified matrix. Okay, after getting this matrix, we again use the step 4. After getting this matrix, we again go to step 4 and draw the horizontal and vertical line to cover all the zeros. Okay, again we draw the horizontal and vertical lines, and we see that by using 3 lines we can again cover all these 0. So again we go to that's mean here the number of the capital N value is 3 and small n value is 4 again. So again we go to step 5. So again we consider the same process here, that is find out the smallest element, smallest uncovered element, that is 1, and subtract all that element from all the uncovered element and add that element to the intersecting point. So after performing step 5 second times, we get this matrix, and after getting this matrix we can again draw the horizontal and vertical line, and we consider that in that particular case at least 4 lines are required to cover all the 0. Now the condition is changed. Here capital N is equal to 4 and small n also is equal to 4. So we go to step 4 and consider the case 1 condition. This is the condition. So what is the condition here? That is, if n is equal to n, here 4 is the value, then the optimal assignment can be made. So make the assignment to get the required solution. So now we can perform the assignment, optimal assignment. How we can perform? Basically it can be performed in such a way. For that we can go to step 7. In step 7 it will be defined here, that is, first check the individual row and find out whether a row consider a single 0 or not. Okay, So in that case, no such row is exist having the single zero. So you consider the rows having two zeros. So there is a two rows are there, that is the second row and third row where the two zero is there. So consider the first row, that is the second row. Now you can consider any zero and mark it circled so that it can represent the job J2 is assigned machine M2. That will be decided. And after circling this zero, you must have some task, that is you can cross all the zeros irrespective of that row and irrespective of that column. Okay, that's mean these zero cross out, these zero cross out, these zero cross out. Okay, and these zeros are not considered furthermore. That's mean we can define that is J2 is assigned to M2. That will be defined here. J2 is assigned to M2, so it will be circled, and the corresponding zeros in that particular row and corresponding zeros in that particular column are crossed out. Now consider the third row where the number of zero is 2. Now we consider the first zero and we can assign this zero to M1. That's mean J3 is assigned to M1. The similar thing is there. After circling this zero, we can cross it all the corresponding zeros in that particular row and all the zero corresponding in the particular column. So we can cross this zero and cross this zero. So after that we can consider this one, this row already cut this zero, so these two zeros are there, and in this particular first row these two are already cut, so these two are zero. Now after that is for the fourth row, this last two zeros there, and this first row last two zeros there. Now consider this fourth row. So fourth row we can circle this zero. You can choose arbitrarily, either you can choose this one or other you can choose this one, both are true. If you can choose this zero, that's mean the J4 is assigned to machine M3, and the corresponding zeros in this row, that is this is cut, and the corresponding zero in this row, this is cut. Okay, now for consider the first row in 3 zeros already cut, and only this zero is remaining. So we can circle this zero, and that's mean we can assign J1 to machine M4. In such a way we can make the assignment and we can perform the optimal cost. Now if we can add the cost of this value and this value and this value, so we can get the minimum solution. So consider that is J14. J14, if you can just minimize this one, J14, the value of J14 is 6, so we can just write here the J14 value of J14 is 6, J14. So J14, the value of J1 is assigned to M4, J2 is assigned to M2, J3 is assigned to M1, and J4 is assigned to M3. So value of J14 is 6. Here you can get 6. Next plus the next assignment is J22. The 22 value is here. The 22 value is 5. The value is 22 is 5. So 6 plus 5. Next we consider J31. J31 means J31 this portion. Okay, that is 4 plus 4. And next last one is J43. J43 is the value is 8. So this is 8. Okay, so total value is 6 plus 5 11, 15, 23. So 23 is the value. Now 23 is the minimum cost is required if we assign the corresponding jobs to corresponding machines. Okay, now the assignment is looks like that, but the value is 23. It may be possible there is an alternative solution should be there. That means the assignments are in a different nature, but the total cost must be same. If consider, let we consider here regarding the column 2, we can consider column 3 in the initial cases. That is in these cases, in both of the column 2 the same number of zeros are there. So we consider column 3 first, and we can assign J3 to this 0, J3 to this 0 to this 1. So J3 is assigned to M3, and if J3 is assigned to M3, J1 will be crossed and the remaining these 3 zeros are crossed. Okay, so similarly we can, based on this assignment, we can make remaining other assignment in such a way so that we can get the optimum, or we can get the minimum value, cost value should be 23, but it may be possible the assignment are in a different fashion. Okay, in such a way the corresponding Hungarian method or Hungarian algorithm is work. Here we can write all the steps of the Hungarian algorithms, and on the basis of that step we can just implement or we can give we can take an example, and how the assignment problem are implemented we can show this. Thank you.